Every week, me play tower defense game review on channel. Game chosen by Wheel this week, Tower Blitz. Sorry for the caveman intro, but I have never heard of this game before, and when I looked at the icon alone for the game, I thought that this game would just be the definition of mid. The game has that military theme every tower defense game goes for now, and it's like, where did all the creativity and theming go? I think the last tower defense game I've seen and played that actually had like a unique theme was like Flavor Frenzy, and that shit was made by a pedophile. Like, you guys can really do anything with theming for tower defense games. Like, is there a tower defense game about 80s phones yet? Like, oh look, it's the Garfield phone and the Homer phone. The models for the towers do look pretty good though, and the designs themselves are decent enough. But the choices for, like, the characters are just so unoriginal. Like, oh, your starter tower has a slingshot? So does everyone else. The maps are neither good or bad. They're either just, like, super basic or, like, crazy neon MCU design.
So a lot of them are just like islands, which is like, why are there so many islands? I mean, some of them are cool. Like, pretty cool gimmicks like this Kraken one, but like, you got a lot of islands.
The layouts on them are I guess. But some maps just feel super empty. If I ever made a tower defense game, you would never see the basic ass grassland starter map you see in every other game. I know I mentioned the towers looking pretty good. The enemies I can't say the same for, honestly. They're either on the same level of quality as the towers, or just super basic and lame. Like, this fire dude with a rust shirt. Why does every fucking tower defense game have one of these?
Also, some of them are actually like better than the towers themselves, honestly. Because like, I think the game has a lot of really good models, but also a lot of just alright ones.
The health system for enemies is just really unique, to say the least. I don't know what's up with it, but instead of damage, it's just like hits. So a level 1 tower would do like only 1 damage, while upgraded ones would do more. I think this is good in the way of just like it's being different. But for early waves, you could just place a ton of level 1 units, so yeah. I don't dislike it, but also don't really like it at the same time. It's okay, just feels weird. Last thing I'd love to see in this game and more in the future is the upgrading system. 2 paths like in TDX, and it's still awesome, okay? Both paths have their own stats, and after 2 upgrades, you can't have both. Whoa. This is such a cool thing, and I hope more people start putting this in their games. Actually, no, I don't think more people should start putting this in the game. It makes it less unique. I thought Tower Blitz was just alright as a whole. It's very unique and stands out from other tower defense games in its gameplay, yet it just looks and feels the exact same as every other tower defense game at the same time. By the way, here's a tip for the future. Every tower defense game is essentially the same. Some just have a tiny bit more added on, but the only difference in all of them is the theme. And let's just say this game has a pretty awful basic theme that every other tower defense game has. It's pretty good for what it is, and I see why people enjoy it, but wow, that player count is low. This video is going to be really hard to get views on, yikes. Wheel on the wall. Give me a more popular game than them all. TDS, or Flavor Frenzy to call it Dandy's World TD for those extra views. And make me more money so I can get shoes. Tower Hero is a slop and the views have dropped. So give me a good game so I don't have to mop. That's my poem.
Hey, we gotta win.
Yes, no!
I am so fucking ready.